everyone. Sorry for the little bit of a delay with our video today. We had some technical difficulties, but anywho, we're here and ready to rock and roll. So today for Strength Express, I have a low impact, completely body weight workout for you today. If you would like to ram things up, you are more than welcome to grab a set of weights if you'd like, but again, all these moves are strictly meant to be body weight. So what I have planned, we have 5 circuits. Each circuit has 3 exercises in that, and what we'll be doing is about 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds rest, and we'll go through the 3 exercises twice before we break to the next circuit. So again, make sure that you're properly warmed up. Check out one of our other videos, otherwise do some stretching on your own. We're going to jump right into the workout here. So for circuit number 1, what we have today is a squat with a chest opening. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to have our legs about shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. Again, we're going to think butt pushed back, nice straight back and tight core. We're going to go into a squat and then coming up, and we're going to just open up our chest and repeat. So squatting down and then thinking pinching the shoulder blades together. So we're just going to really work that upper back there as well. Second exercise we have is a play squat with single arm row. So again, we're going to stay in this nice squat, but I want you to just take a little bit of a step out so your legs are wider. We're going to target our inner thighs more here. So again, we're going to squat and then come up, and we're going to do a single arm row. So again, side angle here, we squat down, coming up, single arm row. Again, if you want to add weights to make this more challenging, you're more than welcome to. And then last one that we have is a back lunge with a knee drive. So this one here will be alternating, or we'll be sticking with one leg the first time through, my bad. So we'll do a back lunge, nice big step, knees behind the toe, and then we're going to come up, driving that knee, pause for a second, and repeat. So from the side, how this will look, we'll take a big step back, lunge, come up, knee drive, hold it. So we're going to do those 3 exercises for about 45 seconds, and then repeating them one more time through, and then we'll take a rest after the circuit. So starting with that squat with chest opening here, we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going to squat, come up, nice and wide chest, repeat. Good. So remember with our squat, toes are pointed out, we're sitting back on our heels, putting all the weight there. Our butt should be pushed out, and our chest is staying nice and high. So again, just so you can see it from a side angle here, squatting down, coming up, opening up that chest. Good, very nice, everybody. Keep it moving here, almost there. Keep those squats nice and low. Power up through your glutes, your quads, and then nice big opening of the chest here. Good, give me 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit of a breather here. We're going to be going into that play squat with single arm row. So again, legs are nice and wide, a little bit wider than a normal squat. We're going to squat, come up, single arm row. Really think of pushing that elbow back. Here we go. Nice big squat, come up, hinge at those hips, really pull that elbow back. Good. And we're going to alternate hands here. So deep squat, alternate hands. Think again of starting a lawnmower here, really driving that elbow back. So again, side, nice and wide, squatting low, row, squat, row. All right, keep it going here. We got 15 seconds left. Really be feeling that core squat, although they're predominantly a leg exercise. You're really engaging your core here as well. Here we go, time for one more. And rest, okay? A little bit of a breather. Now here we go. We're going to go into that back lunge with that knee drive. Again, we're going to be lunging back, same leg the entire time. Starting here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So nice big step back, drive through here, bring that knee up and hold. And repeat. Really take a big step back here. When we lunge, we want to keep this knee behind our toe. Good. And you can kind of play around with it. I do a little bit of arm motion here just to help with balance. So again, nice big lunge, come up and hold. Big step back. Woo! Oh, don't mind me. Here we go. Good. Nice job. Keep it going here. Give me one more good lunge here. Big step back. Bring it up and hold. And rest. So going through this one more time through, we're back up at the top for that squat with chest opening circuit. Legs are hip width apart, toes pointed out, butt is back, weight on our heels. Here we go. Nice squat. Come up, open up that chest. Good. So hopefully already you're noticing that low impact does not mean low intensity, as my heart rate is already skyrocketing and I'm breathing heavy. Good. So low impact is just really good if you're looking for a workout that's not going to be a lot of pounding on your joints. It's going to be nice, easier motions like that, but does not mean it's going to be any easier of the work. Good. Really squeeze those glutes to bring you back up. Pinch those shoulders. Work that upper back. Good. Keep it going here. Last one. And rest. Here we go. Now bigger steps out for our Pilates squat. And then again, alternating our row here. All right. Here we go. Gonna start these Pilates squats here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squatting down. Work those inner thighs. Single arm row. Pull that elbow back. Good. Whew. Remember, keep your breathing here. At any point in the workout, you need to grab some water. Please feel free to do so. Good. And remember, when we do our squats, I want your chest up nice and high, right? We're not collapsing down. Chest is open. Chest stays up. Knees bend, butt drops. Good. Here we go. 15 seconds left here. Keep moving. Almost there. Here we go. 5 more seconds. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have our back lunge with knee drive. So again, one leg, so whatever leg was staying still before is now going to be stepping back for that lunge. All right, last one of this circuit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big step back. Coming up, knee drive. Again, we want this knee to stay behind our toes, so we really got to take that big step using this side glute to power us back up, okay? Then again, I will do this at the side. So we're taking that big step back, knees behind my toes, driving up nice and high. Good. Remember, take your time with this one. This is kind of a balance component here. Woo. And you'll notice I'm a little wobbly myself today. Good. Keep it moving here. We have 5, 4, hold it here, 3, 2, 1, rest. So now is our break. Go ahead, grab some water, like I'm going to do. And we're gonna move into circuit number 2 for today. So, let me get my beeper off here. Okay, so our 3 exercises that we have for circuit number 2. We have a curtsy lunge to a hip abductor. So this one here, instead of the leg going straight back, it's gonna be going to the side. So I'm gonna move this one here. It's gonna cross. So we're gonna be working out outer glute. We're gonna return to center. This leg is gonna come out to the side. So again, a little bit of balance component here. We're going behind. Again, knee stays behind the toe, coming up, out to the side. Again, we're gonna stick with one leg for the first round, switching to this other leg for the second round. Then, we have a single leg back tap with alternating row or fly. So again, balance here. We're gonna pick one leg, other leg's gonna step back. Okay, we're just gonna lift our leg up, balancing, tapping it back down, and then both arms are gonna row. We're gonna lift our leg, bring it back down, then we're gonna bring our arms up nice and wide. So looking at it straight forward, we're gonna go ahead, lift and tap, row, lift, tap, fly. All right, so that's exercise number 2. Last one of the circuit, again, we're gonna be balancing here, and we're just gonna do a single leg calf raise. So, balancing on one foot, other foot does not have to be up high, just off the ground. And And I just want you to go up on your toes and back down. Up on your toes and back down. So if you need to go over by a wall for this round or to grab a chair, take some time to do so. And we're going to start round number 2 with that curtsy lunge to hip abductor here in 3, 2, 1. So again, this leg is going to stay still. First leg stay still. Cross the back. Return to the beginning. Hip abductor out. Again, we want to keep our core tight and nice and straight. Good. Again, these moves with the balance, you do not need to feel like you need to go fast. You're going to get more out of this workout if you're going to go nice, slow, and controlled here. Good. We're over halfway, almost there. This left leg I started with is going to stay in place whole time, really feeling that glute. It's working for you. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do one more. Try to get one more full one here. Might not be able to do it. And rest. Perfect. So now again, we're going to go single leg back tap with alternating fly. So I'm just going to stay with that same leg so I can mentally remember what I'm doing here. So here we go. Balancing on one leg. Back leg is going to come out. Tap. Once it comes down, we're going to row our hands back. Tap. Arms are going to come out. So if I'm looking at you, we're going to go back tap, row, back tap, fly. All right? So this front leg is slightly bent. Okay, we want to protect our knee here. Whew. But your glute should be working pretty hard here. All right? If you're having trouble with balance, find a spot to kind of just stare at. Spread those toes. Engage your core. Here we go, almost there. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. So now again, I'm going to stick with that same leg. We have a single leg balance with a calf raise. And those are our 3 exercises. So, single leg, here we go. One leg comes up, and we're going to try to balance and raise on our tippy toes. So as you can see, balance is not necessarily my strong suit right now, and that's okay, because it's a workout. You're supposed to be working hard. You're improving yourself. So if you're a little tipsy, that's fine. Stick with me here, okay? If you need to tap your toe on the ground in between every time, that's fine, all right? It's your workout. Find what's working for you. And that spot I'm like falling in on. So I'm gonna just do a quick shuffle here. Good, here we go. We have 10 more seconds. Get up on those tippy toes, all right? Even if you're stumbling like me, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to the beginning. So now I'm gonna switch to my other leg for this round. Back to that curtsy lunge with hip abductor. So we're stepping back, kicking our leg out, all right? Here we go. Big step back, turn to center, lift that leg out. You'll see I'm trying to keep my upper body as straight as possible, so it's my legs that are doing the work here. We'll get to the core in a couple of rounds, actually next round, so don't waste the energy yet. Good. Remember, when we do our lunge, our knee is behind our toe, stepping nice and big back, getting that leg out to the side. And when we do our hip abductor, I don't want you to be leaning, right? We want to keep core strong and use our leg muscles to get it up. Good. Here we go. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. So again, stay with that same leg. We're going to go single leg balance with that back tap, row, back tap, fly. Whew, I'm working hard and I'm sweating. Here we go. Single leg, leg comes back, lift and tap, fly. Lift and tap, row. And you'll notice when I do my leg tap, I'm not arching my back. I'm keeping it nice and tight, letting my legs do the work. And again, with those taps, you don't need to lift your leg up super high. Whew. My legs are on fire. This is killing me. Whew. Here we go. Hopefully you're feeling this burn. You're getting a good workout here with me today. We're kicking butt, our own butts. Good. I think I just did a double fly, so I'm gonna do a double row. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Single leg balance is getting me. All right, guys, our last one of this round, we have that single leg calf raise. Last 45 seconds of work, and then we have a rest. Again, if you need water, get some. So again, balancing on that leg, up on those toes and back down. If you're like me and you think arm movements help, then do so. Otherwise, you can just stare at me looking kind of goofy, and that's fine. All right, here we go. Again, if you need to, please go ahead and wiggle out, put a toe down, whatever you need to do. Good. Oh, good. You might notice my little wobble there. Some ankle strengthening is what I need to be doing, that's for sure. Good. Here we go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! That single leg round, I tell you, isolating one side really is just a different way to train your muscles, and it gets ya. So, let me get my timer turned off here. I'll grab a quick drink of water like I readily recommend you to do. Even in these cold months, make sure you're chugging that water, right? So, circuit number 3. We're going to be going down onto our mat. So, find your way down here with me. All right, so how this is going to look. We're going to start with a little bit of a combo move again. So we're going to start in a plank. So whether that plank is high up or on your elbows, you do need to start with your knees off the ground, okay? So, again, we're going to start with a plank. Then you can drop to your knees. Then you're going to do a push-up. But I want your push-up to come flat to the ground. Push yourself up, bring your knees up. So again, it's kind of a compound move. I'll go through these moves one more time here again. Everyone starts with their knees up. Everyone brings their knees down. We're going to lower belly to the floor, lift hands up, press ourselves up with our knees back to our toes. So even if you can do a push-up without going to your knees, I still want you to drop down just for this series, okay? Second one we have, we're going to flip over to our back, okay? We're going to do a single leg bridge with a toe tap. So, lying here, we're going to lift our glutes up off the ground, all right? One leg comes up, taps. So we're going to lift, tap, lift, tap. If that is just too much for your brain this morning, you can just do the lift without the tap. And then last one, we're going to flip back over. So bellies are facing the floor, and we're going to do a donkey kick to a fire hydrant. Donkey kick to fire hydrant. And then we'll go and we'll do the opposite leg for the second round. So again, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to start with that plank to knee push-up series here in 3, 2, 1. So we all start high, drop to our knees, lower down, belly to the floor, lift those hands, push up, back to knees, all right? And again, I want you to work at your own pace, so don't feel like you need to stick with me. If you can go faster, heck yeah, you go faster. And if you need to take it a bit slower, by all means, please do so, all right? Just as long as you're moving your body, you're beating everyone that's sitting on the couch this morning. And that should be a win in your book. Here we go. We're coming up on 10 seconds left. Whew, let's try to get one more in here. Nice and easy. Take your time. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take these 15 seconds a little bit quick. We're going to roll onto our backs for that single leg toe tap. So again, we're going to have one leg in the bridge, one leg is up. We're going to raise our hips and then tap the floor. Raise your hips, tap the floor. All right, this one is really going to isolate your glute muscles. And again, if the tap is just too much, you can always just stick with the hip bridge. But again, we want to push ourselves here. So do your best to add that toe tap. Whew. And my glutes are really feeling this already. I got sweat rolling down. I'm breathing heavy. Whew. And hopefully you are too, right? Here we go, 10 seconds left. Keep it going here. You got it. Try to keep those hips off the floor. If you need to come down, that's all right. Here we go. We got our last workout of this one. So we have that donkey kick to fire hydrant. So I want you to start hands and knees here. We're gonna start with that kick. So leg comes up, kick it back, come here, middle. And you'll notice that I'm not rounding my back, okay? We wanna keep our back nice and straight and let our glute muscles do the work, okay? Keep that knee in nice and tight when we do that kick. Push through the heel. Feel that glute. Here we go. Almost there. You're about halfway through this round. Keep your wrist and elbow stacked under your shoulder. Strong core. Back is flat. We're letting those lower leg muscles do all the work. Good. Whew. Low impact but high heart rate right now. I am working hard. Good. Take a little bit of rest. Come back off those wrists. We're going to start at the top of the second round. Again, we have our plank to knee, belly to the floor, push up. All right? Here we go. Started in that plank. We start high, drop to our knees, lower our belly all the way to the mat, lift those hands, push up, back up on those toes, okay? Here we go. Remember, working at your own pace here. If you can go quicker, by all means do so. All right? Otherwise, if you are doing well with my pace, stick with me here. And if you need to go slower, that's fine. All right? As long as you're moving, that's all I'm asking here. Coming up on 10 seconds. Good. Here we go. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, roll back over to your back. I want you to go to the other leg. Is going to be doing the glute bridge. Opposite leg is tapping. We're going to start here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Single leg glute bridge. Bring it down. Tap the floor. Glute bridge. Tap the floor. Drive those hips towards the sky. Again, try to keep your hips up in the air if you can for that tap. Otherwise, if you need to drop them and tap the floor, that's fine. Good. Keep it going here. Great job, everybody. Almost there. 15 seconds left. Stick with me. Woo! Here we go. 10 seconds. How many states can you say in 10 seconds? We'll do it next round. Good. Here we go. And rest. Last exercise, donkey kick to fire hydrant. Again, opposite leg of what we did before. Here we go. Gotta make sure I can see the clock. Here we go, straight back. We kick, come back, out to the side. Again, I don't want your back to round when you do your kick. All right, this is glute work. Push those glutes. Keep that core tight. Keep your wrists and elbows stacked under your shoulders. Keep that back flat. Here we go. All right, you guys have 12 seconds to think of as many states as you can. Last 10 seconds, we're just gonna list them. We're gonna go. Add some fun spunkiness here. Here we go. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Florida, Hawaii. And there you go. That's your round. Hopefully you guys got a lot more than me because my mind went blank as soon as I said states. All right, anywho, back to the actual workout that you're here for. We have circuit number 4, all right? So we have 5 circuits for the day, 2 of them are left. We have about 12 minutes of work and we're done, okay? So this one here, we're gonna stay on the mat for the rest of today. Woohoo! So, let me grab my water here. All right, so now we're gonna work our core, but we're gonna be focusing more on our obliques, so those love handles, whittling that waist away, okay? So the first one that we have is a side lying jackknife. So picking a side here, all right? Again, you can have your elbow bent or laying out, whatever is gonna be easiest for you. So arms up top though, and we're gonna go crunch, touch, extend. Make sure you're extending all the way back, and think when we crunch that we're bringing our ribs towards our hip bone. So think of squeezing those bones together, okay? So that's the first one. Next one, we're gonna flip on to our belly all the way. So onto our gut here. What we're gonna do, I did this in my power yoga class on Monday, and I just think it's a really good strengthening move. So arms and legs are nice and wide. We're gonna raise our hand, opposite leg is gonna raise, and then we'll switch. Other hand, other leg. So this is just gonna help work that whole posterior chain, so your back, your butt, hamstrings, everything on the back side. And then the last one, we're gonna roll onto our back all the way. So a little bit of movement here. So legs are long. We're gonna crunch, bring our knee up, come back. Crunch up, touch the knee, and come back. We wanna keep our legs nice and long. Really target that lower core here as well, okay? So those are your 3 exercises. Again, we're gonna go through those 3 2 times through. So we're gonna start picking whatever side you'd like first for that side lying jackknife. We're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1. So arm comes long. We're gonna bring rib cage to hip, extend. Come nice and long, rib cage to hip. All right, so again, this one you're gonna be wanting to lie on your side, and if this is too much for your hip, you can kind of roll back more onto the fatty part of your butt. But again, we really wanna think of bringing that rib cage towards our hip bone, squeezing and extending nice and long. Good. Keep it moving here. We have 15 seconds left, and then we're gonna roll onto our bellies for that alternating arm leg raise. Good, keep it nice and long. Keep moving here for me. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Take these quick couple seconds, rolling on to our bellies. Ooh, okay. So here we go. Arms are nice and long. We're gonna raise left hand, right leg comes up. Here we go. Raise it up, switch. Raise and switch. So again, we're gonna have to push that pelvic bone into the mat, lifting up, really working that posterior chain here. Good. And remember to breathe. Take your time. Lift as high as you can. Oh. Good. Nice job here. Almost there. Keep it going. Keep alternating, lifting as high as you can. We have 10 seconds left. Good. Find that rhythm. Stick with it here. We have 3, 2, 1. Rest. Roll onto your back here. Last one. We have that opposite crunch with long leg. So legs are long. We're going to come up, try to get the outside of that knee and go long. Here we go. Crunching up, outside of the knee, raise it back. Try to get to the outside. We want to use our abs to get us there. So think once your knees are to your hip, stop, right? We don't want to bring our knees all the way to our chest, because then we're not going to be working our core as much. Good. We want to exhale as we come up, inhale as we're nice and long to let those lungs fill up. Good, here we go. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and at 'em. We're going to go to the opposite side for that jackknife here. Whew. Abs are feeling it. Belly is feeling it. Here we go. Jackknife, nice and long. Rib cage to hip. Extend nice and long. Good. Same thing here. We want to inhale when we're nice and long. Exhale as we crunch. Always try to give your lungs nice little space. And we want to exhale on the hardest part of the movement, which would be the crunch here. Good, great job. Again, listen to your body. If it's too much pressure on your shoulders to be having arm underneath, you can always go arm long, whatever you need to do. Good, here we go. Give me one more, two more, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take a rest. We're gonna go onto our bellies for that alternating arm and leg lift in that Superman position. So take your time here. We're gonna start that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Remember, breathing in as we lower, exhale as we come up. Always breathing out on the hardest part of the movement here. Really squeeze your glutes, squeeze your back. Good, nice job. Keep it going here, almost there. Keep moving, I can't see that far behind me. You keep going. Here we go, 10 seconds left. Oh, that's the same side, my bad. Brain stopped working. Here we go, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Last one of the circuit, gang. Here we go. On our backs, that long leg crunch. Whew. Again, we want to stop when our knee gets above our hip here. So we're gonna crunch up, reach for the outside, let it go long. Don't bring it any farther past your hip, otherwise your abs are not gonna be working as hard. Good, nice job. Keep moving here. We're coming up on halfway, and then we are done with this circuit. Then we have a rest, and you have 6 minutes of work. So you have about 6 minutes and 22 seconds of work here today. You're almost done. Great job. Way to push yourselves. I know virtual is not easy, but you're showing up here and working out, and I'm so proud of you for that. Here we go. Rest. All right, gang, we have one more circuit, and then you are free for the day. So stick with me here. I know you might be tired. If you have to leave, come back to me later, okay? So, last circuit here. Again, we're staying on the mat. So a little bit more core work today. So, what this is gonna look like, we're gonna do a side plank. So, you, again, are going to probably want to do this from your knees. So, we're gonna go knees up, and then I want you to lift your leg and your arm and hold it here. All right, this is gonna not only work your core, but you're gonna feel this in your hips, your glutes, and just keeping your hand up is gonna keep your heart rate high. So looks relatively easy, not necessarily it's gonna make you work. Again, if you need some kind of modification, you can keep your leg down, you can keep your arm down, but the goal here is really to work a total body here. So if you can, I want you to at least try to get either your arm or leg in the air, okay? Second one that we have is a bird dog. So just kind of like that Superman that we did, but now we're gonna be on all fours, and we're gonna extend nice and long. And you wanna think of a nice straight line running from your hand, through your spine, down to your butt. So again, don't arch your back to do this. Keep your core tight and spine long. And then last, we're gonna just go ahead, hop up on our legs, and do inverted frog. So again, a little bit of core work. So this is your last circuit. We have 6 minutes of work, and then we are done for the day. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that side arm, or side plank with the raised arm and leg. Starting here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're up, knees up, arms up, and we're gonna just try to hold this. And again, if this is too much, you can drop a hand, you can drop your knee, you can drop both. But I want you to at least give it a second. Even if you kind of like are opening and closing, that's fine too, okay? Because I can promise you, I'm probably gonna end up dropping here soon. This is challenging, it's not easy. And just give yourself the credit that at least you're trying new things. You're trying things that are pushing you past your comfort zone. Here we go. We have 13 seconds on Friday the 13th. Woohoo! Hopefully you're all sticking with me and you're not in any pain. Knock on wood. Give me 3, 2, 1, drop it. Okay? So again, first one is a challenge, but you got through it. We're gonna go ahead into that bird dog here. So again, nice straight back, alternating arm and leg. Here we go. Arm and leg comes nice and long. Bring it in. Switch. Nice and long. This is gonna help strengthen our spine, work our back muscles here, working our brain, just thinking of alternating here. If you would like to add this, you can always go ahead and add a bit of a crunch. But again, you do not have to. It's your workout. You can treat this exercise how you like it. But just remember, I really want you to focus, no matter what you're gonna do, is trying to keep that spine nice and long during the bird dog. Don't round it for that kick back. Keep it nice and long. Here we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and roll those wrists if they're feeling a little stiff. Our last exercise, that inverted frog. So just thinking, bringing knee to the opposite side. So left knee is gonna come to the right knee comes to the left. Here we go. We're up and at it. We're up and crossing, okay? If this is too much and it's starting to hurt your spine, you can always drop to your knee and come across, or you can always do a mountain climber or hold a plank. I'll be honest, I am losing my abs due to baby, so I'm gonna modify this and just go for my knees. But again, it's your workout, just like it's kind of mine right now. So modify it as needed, and obviously push yourself when you can. Good, here we go, 10 seconds left, and then we have one more round through, and then we are done for the day, all right? Great job, everyone. Keep it here with me. We have 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, here we go. Last one, we have that side plank with the raised arm and leg. Again, might be a challenge, might be uncomfortable, but that's what working out is about. We want to challenge our bodies in new ways. So here we go, we're up and up. Whew. Here we go, nice and easy, keeping that core tight as you can. Again, if you have to drop and just do a side plank like this, that's fine. Just do what's gonna make your body work. Try new things today. Even if we're kind of flapping here, that's fine. Push yourselves, okay? Gotta readjust. Remember, try to keep that elbow underneath the shoulder. Keep it up here. I'm getting tired, but guess what? We only have 10 seconds left, so I'm gonna hold it up here with you. Come on, guys, join me here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my gosh. Thank God that's done, right? So staying here, we're gonna flip on to our knees and hands for that bird dog here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Remember, spine is gonna stay nice and long, extending out. Again, this might be a low impact class, but hopefully your heart rate's high, you're feeling the intensity, and you're feeling good. We're off to a great start for our day. It might be a late start with this video due to technicalities, but guess what? We're here, we're committed, and we're staying strong. Good. Remember to extend nice and long. Don't round that back. Keep it nice and straight. If you want to turn this up a bit, you can always add a crunch for these last 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last 45 seconds of the day is that inverted frog. Again, I'm not going to do it on my knees. I'm not going to do it on my toes. I'm going to go for my knees here. So here we go. If you're with me modified, you're on your knees, twisting side to side. If you want to ram this up, you're going to go ahead and go on your toes. But just remember, we want to think knee to opposite elbow. All right, if you want, you can do a mountain climber variation where you're just bringing your knees straight forward. If you need to drop and modify it like I am, by all means do so. The great news is, gang, we have 15 seconds left of today's workout, so no matter what you're doing, you're still gonna move here for 10 more seconds. Keeping that breathing nice and strong. Give me 5, 4, 3, 1, and rest. Holy guacamole, that got me, that last one. So, thank gosh, though, we are done with our 5 circuits. I felt like that time went by super fast. So while we're down on the ground, we'll just stay here. We're gonna do a really quick stretch. Again, this is going to be quick, so if you need something deeper or longer, please check out one of our other videos that we have for you. Go ahead and go ahead and take a seat. We're just gonna do a little bit of a leg stretch here, so bringing one leg out nice and long, toes to the sky, reach forward. Good, and remember, even during our cool down, we wanna make sure that we're focusing on our breathing, so taking nice deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. Don't hold your breath. I don't want you to get lightheaded. If you need to take a second to drink some water during this cool down, please do so. Go ahead and switch to the other side. And just remember, whether you do an intense workout or not, always try to do a little bit of stretching throughout your day. If you're sitting at home and practicing social distancing and such, you've got to make sure that you're moving your body, stretching it out. Good, let's go both legs forward and stretching. You never want to just let your body sit. It needs to move, it wants to move, so even if moving is just stretching for a day, you'll thank yourself in the long run. Good, go ahead and bring your knees together. We're gonna go ahead and do some core twists. So just twisting to the side and holding it here. You're gonna stretch out that back. Maybe your obliques a little here. Good, nice and easy. Slowly release, switching to the other side. Good. So, like I said, Friday the 13th, make sure if you're superstitious, you're being extra careful today. But no matter what, make sure you're being smart, being safe, and enjoying your weekend. These last few days, they might be cold, but at least the sun's out, so try to get outside for a walk, go for a hike, even if it means just sitting out on your deck, socially distanced, that's fine. Get outside, right? Fresh air is good for you. So bring yourself to center. We did a lot of wrist in that last circuit, so we're gonna do some wrist circles here. Good, roll them out, go ahead and switch directions. Perfect. We'll go ahead and finish our day with 3 deep breaths. So sitting up nice and tall, breathing in and release. 2 more here, breathing in and release. Last one, make it the best one, breathe in and release. So like I said, that was a really quick cool down. If you need more, please check out our other stretching videos or do some stretches on your own. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you again on Monday. Bye.